Oh, go on, man, in ya. Yo, the dancehall war between Masicka and Tamale. As much as we all know, say, Tamale rush Masicka because I went about the teacher, about cartel. So we're not going to say cartel is not involved in it, somewhere, right? But cartel not necessarily in a lyrical battle with Masicka. So we have to get that out the way, right? Are you and Tamale aware? You this Tamale mentor, the person who bring forth Tamale, the dancer. So we understand why Tamale would feel the need for Russia because, the Russian general, right? As much as Tamale right now is an independent artist, he have his own crew and his own brand, everything like that, right? We know that. But Massacre, the last two songs, well, the last two songs for sure, you basically dedicate those two songs to Cartel, as if you and Cartel is in a lyrical battle. Nobody can tell her who for this and who for this in a song or what to say about who in a song, right? We all know say yeah, you're one artist, you're a big man. But to make a song and call it system, and I said, people are fight young youth and these things. Would I like for you to tell me who is the person who is getting the fight? And when you do a song called System and address it all about cartel or address it to cartel, are you saying cartel is the system? Hmm? Are you saying cartel is stopping young youth? Are you saying cartel is holding back the people living in a dance hall? Because I'm so confused as to what you were saying in that song. Because all you were saying in that song, is stuff that have nothing to do with you and not affecting your career at all. You just have bring up cartel, um, you know, past relationship with past Gaza member or past associate. And that's all you're doing in the song. You bring up issues that you don't know the information on. You are tell us to go listen Sika Rhyme song. You are say Gaza Slim lucky cause she run. You are talk when this Lisa hype. You are talk about school boy. You are talk all them people them I used to associate with this man. And them whatever for whatever reason them relationship there is not anymore. And you probably don't even know the full reason why those relationship are not anymore. But you're speaking at it on it as if you know, right? Massacre, look around. Right now, you are in the best place in your career. These last couple of years is the best you ever been in your career. So for you to do a song say system and a fight, it's very confusing because you're getting everything that you could possibly want in your career. Especially when it comes to Jamaica, them say your music I play the most on the ground. Them say you are run dance or whatever. All of these things they're saying, whether they're true or not, these are the things that they're saying. So the system fighting me don't connect with you. It doesn't relate to you, right? It doesn't relate to you, right? And then oh, you're pretty much saying cartel is the system. Cartel control dancehall. And that's yo. This man was locked away for 13 years in prison. With basically got sentenced to life imprisonment, right? You guys are here free to do whatever you want to do. So me find it's kind of strange for you to know I say the system and you are saying that to cartel as if cartel was stopping you. Masika, you're signed to a record label, overseas record label. You know, you did a album 438 that was so successful that you land a record deal out of that label, right? All this time, Cartel is locked up in prison, and now Cartel came out from prison, and because of the Cartel, manager, which is TJ, which was I think your manager. I'm not sure if he's still your manager, but that's how the connection with you and Cartel was made because of you guys you guys pretty much at the same manager at the time, right? And then when you were pretty much struggling to be recognized in the business, you were struggling to get recognized or recognition in the business, and TJ make the connection with you and Cartel to do infrared, and that's how that song was done. And now, yeah, come out and I say, um, you give him a strength in when he was locked up in prison. Like, yeah, I say, him and beg you for your song, for your collab, when he was locked up in prison. Dog, remember, you have to remember the history of your career in a massacre. You have to remember the history of your career before you make a statement like that because you were not in no position to give nobody no strength. You were looking for a strength. It's like you forget, so you're on a multiple interviews saying that that song was the song that you know you know we can't even speak right now. We can't even get the words them together. That song skyrocketed your career and you never look back from that song. After you find that song, the people them all of a sudden accepted you in a dance hall fully. Everything that you're pretty much you've been consistent up there since that song. Nobody care look for a massacre and say massacre be a fucking song you put out. No. Then can't do that. You do quality song because you have that DJ voice, so you have that deep that real dance hardcore deliverance when you do your music. So nobody can not one person gonna say, oh Massacre your song name a shit. No. You're a really good artist, mm, and you put in the work to get there, right? But to say system that do not that doesn't apply to you, my G. If you want to say that way before you didn't bust, then yeah, go ahead. But no, after you've been in the game for so long, since 2000, 2017 when you do that song with Cartel Massacre, your career only elevates from there. There is not one thing you can point out after the system was fighting you. If you have a problem with Cartel, say what the problem is and stop bringing up other people's problem in between. Stop taking up other people's problem for your head for this cartel. This cartel with your own problem. Yeah, yeah, and family war, yeah, cause family say my fight man war. Yo, dog, you not listen to nothing what you are saying. You argue with family since I think first song. I know it was about 5 songs in between the two of them, I believe. Or whatever amount. And from the first song you tell family say family a fight man war. But then you come to a song about system. You mention Lisa Hype, you mention Schoolboy, you mention Sicka Rhyme, you mention Gaza Slim, you yo, Massacre, war that you are fight now. Is that your war? Dog, the war was going on so nice, and everybody was, myself was enjoying all the song them so much. And now when you're gone, that system and you just dedicate the song them to Carter. The last two, 3 songs, respond to nothing where family are saying I just Carter, I just nice song them, dog. I mean, I wonder, I say, yo, what what could Cartel have done to Massacre for him to feel this way about him? Like me would have liked to know, like, what what happened behind closed door because we can't say we see nothing on the internet or Cartel drop one song at this year or nothing. We don't see nothing on camera or internet that you and Cartel have viewed. Only thing we see is Cartel uh, highlight your career. He was trying his best to get your name out there. Whenever he was out on any big platform or doing any big interview, your name was one of the names that Cartel constantly bringing up to these people who are interviewing him, right? So if Cartel is bringing up your name and all these interview and all over the world when he's out, I would think that he's trying to put in a good word for you. He's promoting your name and your brand, right? So I would think that's a fight. I would think that's a help, right? So we don't see no evidence of him fighting. All we see is Jamaica Sunfest was the day that we all know that they said they were gonna crown Cartel King, right? You were on the stage performing. You brought up Jashi, right? Whether you guys were talking about this behind closed door or not, Jashi style up a thing and say what him say, and I say you about this thing, and me say king of the man out crown, but none of them no bad like your shoes lace, right? Fine, Josh is free to say what he wants to say. But as we all know, the person who if me had the top artist and me bring up anybody and not the person that do or say anything, the blame I go fall upon me, right? You know you say boy because you come out what 3 or 4 days later. Me don't remember the exact amount of time, but it was probably I would say at least 3 days, right? But here the problem where you make this, you know. That's why the Gaza fans, guys, remember, you know, Carter really didn't say nothing, you know. Gaza fans, them pretty much took it up and I say, yo, oh, if you had this to teach up on the night of crowning, right? And 3 days later you found out and I say, oh, you know, you're not even here where Josh said. And at the next day you're here and Ray. But it take you 3 days and you come back and you say, yo, me and Cartel now have nothing, you know, I just Joshy and I'm vibe and I'm drinking and you know, and he say what he say, but me and Cartel, good. That's the saying of dog. They say, and the man, good, you know. Cartel, again, Cartel never really say nothing, never acknowledge it. So I don't know if it's because Cartel never acknowledge it, why all of a sudden now you you feel a way in yourself that you're gone to the point now where you this up a man, I call him man, watch him man, I say him man a friend killer, I say him man a friend killer and all these other things, right? Like again, fine, you know, I tell us you're a big man, you can diss up any man and tell them anything where you want. But you have to remember the history massacre. Yeah. You see the thing is in a massacre, people want to believe you and want to be on your side, you know. But you have too much history out there. When you did that song with Cartel, you changed your name to Gaza genocide, right? And remember you say you gave him a strength when he was in prison. So you didn't know Cartel case was so private. Nobody in Jamaica knew about cartel case to the point where you didn't know, you never. I hear everybody I say friend killer and all these things. They didn't know what he was in prison for. Hmm? You did not know what he was in prison for, Massacre, when you give him a strength with the song according to you. Hmm? You hear me kill it? And then me hear Mr. Vegas last night. As an artist, I gotta say, be glad to see a young youth forward out and talk. Vegas, if you don't like cartel, just say you don't like cartel. Because Massacre did not say nothing about no system last night. Don't use the fact because in name his song system you can talk, but you're glad a young youth came out and talk about the system because if it wasn't for your talent, the system would have get you to. Vegas, it is your talent that make you stay around. It's not no system that make you stay around in the business. And every artist and everything get fight in everything, every sport and everything. We don't have to persevere through these fights. We don't have to be tougher than the fight. Stop going like say just in a music alone there's fight. Vegas will lose for you if you say that. Because Masicka did not say nothing about no system last night for you to come and agree with him. Masicka talk about cartel the whole time. And Masicka cannot point out nothing that the system is fighting. Masicka don't have a song that ever even they say that song cannot play. Masicka never have the Caribbean island ban him and so you can't even come to our Caribbean island. And them think the cartel go through. Hmm? Masicka didn't have no bounty killer I try stop his food on the ground. Hmm? Come on, Masicka man. Come on, dog. Your affair makes sense in your rants them and your affair your temper tantrum them. The affair makes sense if people believe what you're saying because you can tell the 19 and the 17-year-old them this story and they will believe it, because them no know cartel. Then just see this man come from prison and everybody I show him all this love and him a do all these things all over the world. When you tell them say him a gatekeeper, yes, them are gonna believe them 13 and 10-year-old. Them are gonna believe because them a say, oh, some man come from prison and in the on the top of the dance hall, upon the world, a dance hall till now. You as somebody who used to rate him, I gotta tell him so now the man will have one of the big one of the man will have the clash. Imam Mavada where nobody in the past at the dance hall. You have to call that the man they afraid of to clash you. Masika, family is currently kicking in your head side. And you gonna say cartel is afraid to clash you. Right? And cartel is system. Cartel is not even in Jamaica. Right? And right now in dancehall if you wanna right now, me can't say I want to be a dancer artist because you don't even need to go into a freaking studio anymore. One time ago when they say system of fight, you have to go. You are at the mercy of the producer and them man because them a decide who them a go voice, them a decide who for song go. No, anybody can be a producer. Look on Valiant and all of them young youth there. They never go through no system. They ain't got you no system. Valiant come on internet as a catchy at a lie. Not even his career make him boss. A catchy at a lie, Valiant say. And then everybody start pay attention to Valiant and then Valiant say, me a musician, When we start put out some music right now, people might look for me right now. And boom, Valiant gone. Valiant just Valiant just do a tour North America just now. Valiant just do a tour in a Valiant young career. Valiant, I mean, I think Valiant reached 5 years yet in his career. Valiant already did a tour, something that you never done. So don't say system. When you say system, make it clear. Who are the system? What is the system made up of? Hmm? Your music a play. You have connection to boom boom and I bodies when I man we're on top of the dancehall scene in a Jamaica, right? You have to make yourself clear, Massacre, when you say system of fight you dog. You can't just say system of fight you with no proof of what you're talking about. Because the fight that you're talking about or whatever you said in the when me hear Carter sing one song and I say, no can't stop me, cause my music I go and the people might rate me music. Me can't remember the exact song off the top of my head right now. But he might tell you this he might tell you the reason why them are fighting. He might tell you the situation them. They don't want to give me visa, them are banning music, the Caribbean islands, I do this and I do this to his music and he might tell you what them I do to his music. You name your song system, but I call cartel name the whole time and I call cartel farmer associate. Maybe you should have called them, maybe you should change the song something like cartel system or it operate. Say that. Don't make it seem like when you say system, you talk about the head of the dance file system, and a cartel control it, and a cartel dictate who for bus and who for this and who for that. And I go say, do free show, send you your money. You know do free show send you money? Well, if Cartel ask you say yo to come for the show and sing two songs, then you have all right to say you don't want to work for free. Cause me not gonna tell you if you work for free. Cause you're a young artist and you go work for free. But me sure no say CJ Milan I'm gonna bring you on the show and pay you, right? But if Cartel want to say, oh, go sing two songs, as one of a young artist and get your name out there. You know, say a lot of people do things for free and get their name out there just to get their exposure, right? And it work out to be more valuable than the money because without that show you wouldn't have got that show on your own. So the fact that somebody will bring up an show and say, "Hey, come get a piece of the highlighters and introduce yourself to the people," right? Then so you can get your name out there. But if you want your money, ask for your money. Nobody now say no ask for your money, now, and you get by the sound, but by the sounds of it, you got your money, right? So what you say? Did they ask you to do the show free? Say that. Don't just say send me my money. I guess you did say you say you don't do free show, so maybe Cartel or TJ ask you to come do the show free. Me don't know. Me don't know. But ask for your money, dog. Whatever. Fine. You have all right to ask for your money, but dog, make it make sense, Masicka. We all here. We don't want to see no artists where I do good and people are fight them because of their personal feelings. And we all know and we all see the history of Cartel. He does nothing but put young artists to the forefront. Them man they collaborate with lots of people. Them man they give strength to a whole heap of people. Even while he was in bars, he was still helping people. Before he went to prison, why you see around him? Be a young artist. He might sing song, he might write song for them, he might put them on stage, he might do everything for them, right? If anything, Masika, you a system, you are a fighter system because in multiple shows me see you on. I'm sure no so you have around 5 artists around here in a year camp. I me see you on multiple shows. I me never see you call up one of them yet. Me never see you call up one of your artists there. Me see you do multiple shows, Massacre. When Cartel in their road, you ever see Cartel on one show by himself when the Gaza crew when the Gaza campaign build up and you have artists them around there? You ever see Cartel on a show and him did a perform by himself and the artists them when did there with their own backstage? I look, or they on the stage I look. Soon as Carter go up on the stage and he have a new artist, he might call them up. He might do one song with them and call them up so they can come sing a song with him. If they don't have one song for themselves, he might go do a song with them so they can come and perform that song so the crowd know him. That the man they are called system man. Massacre, me know so you know cartel history in the dog. Me know so you know cartel history because the multiple interview you have, I pick him up and I say Ah, all you say all dancehall artists aspire to be like Cartel. Cartel is what we all want to be like. Even this year, you say you go for an interview and say that again. Me sure no say you have more 5 interview where you big up Cartel, where you look up to Cartel and all these things. So me don't know when you remember all these things about Cartel, see I say these things. Dog, yeah, boy, you just not understand, dog. We don't understand. We want help. We want see where I say and sympathize with you, but it have to make sense because some people know the history. Some people know the history, dog. So it have to make a little bit of sense. Have to make a little bit of sense. So me just boy, you just don't know. Pause the live. Don't can pause this. I'll be back right back. It have to make sense, me G. It have to make sense. You have to mix it. Yeah, man. So back people. I have to stop. I grab some glue there. Need some glue, yeah, man. In a fair glue up some stuff. But yeah, man. Back to the reason. Like, yeah, Masicka, just focus, Masicka. Me hear Tamili telling I when I clash songs, say focus, dog, focus, because the obsession, the obsession with cartel, that dog, that no make no sense, dog. You can't dislike a man and cut off a man out of your circle. I don't want to deal with a man, but you're obsessed with the man, dog. You looks like you're upset, dog. Or you're obsessed. I that the energy that me I get. Me not get the energy where somebody a fight you and you and cartel in a back and forth or them thing there. No dog. You move like a really like somebody like, you didn't get what you want and you just temper tantrum and you just broke up everything in the house and you just go on in yourself and look, you just try to get attention. You're seeking attention from somebody. Me don't know. Me no know dog. You not move like an artist who been in the game for 10 years plus. You not move like that. You move like somebody who just forward in their business. I talk about system. Emmanuel have everything I go on for him. What do you me just hear them say you have the highest streaming album in Jamaica history down and on the Apple Music, I believe. How you get that? What was it? Was it in November? How that the news they can forward out? And you do song attack about system. It just show you say you know believe in what you say, what you say now make sense and you just attack things. It's like me a cartel say things say and everybody really a rhyme and some people just rhyme stuff and make it sound good, because them a do it fast and it sound good, But if you slow it down, you hear some foolishness. right? I just be a foolish them I saying the words them not connect. Them actually create words just to make it sound good, right? And sound like it rhymes, but it really didn't rhyme. I just because the way them say the word, you know? So at this year, the massacre, you just say some things because you can't say it. And yeah, you just have open crowd run with it. But the thing is in a massacre, the people them that's interested in the war and I follow up the war, and all of them are kids and teenagers. There's some people that listen to the war that's in their forties. You know, some people are listening to the war where I listen to the music before you even bust. So you have to remember that there's so many things that we are talk. There's a lot of people gonna call you out on them and say, no dog, that not so that good. That not make no sense. Right? So this year happen to you right now. You just focus on family and war family. Yeah, you can diss him up in a diss up cartel if you want in a song. Nobody not tell us you can't do that. But don't make the songs them all about cartel, dog. You can't just make the song about cartel. Cause yeah, what? Whether or not you and cartel clash in a massacre, that's not going to make you be king, you know. The only thing that will do for you in a massacre, if you and cartel clash, you know, your name will now be all over the internet, all over the world because of cartel. So if at that you say cartel a system fight you for, then we can understand because cartel have the power to make your name go international, worldwide, even faster than your own music than what I do. You see that? If I that you want to say it, me just crack a code, you know. Me just crack a code to us. That you mean when I say system? That you mean? Because right now you kill up yourself and I go on and I say all these things. Remember me saying you did an album, me think. What was the album you did? That one name again, 438. You did the album there. And it's a great album, right? And the way the album was good and successful for you in Jamaica as a young artist. A Def Jam, I think a Def Jam is the record label who basically sign you off of the strength of that album, right? And none of them songs they do nothing for your career. All it is was a good album. Them songs they not elevate nowhere across the world, right? And you forward back now with the GOK album, and they, again, not a great album, right? None of the songs them after that album did anything for your career, right? Even though you're signed to a big record label that should be pushing those songs, because the album would have been for that record label. Usually that's how you go, right? You sign probably a couple album deal or whatever the case may be. So that would have been so now here comes now you say I drop album this month again. Here comes you now I try to pick a fight with cartel because why? A promotion you wanna look for your album? Hmm? Is this the way of you trying to get cartel to engage in a clash with you? So you can you know say no. So far in I clash, I lose, yeah, I lose, And yeah, when the people then start say I win, you start call cartel, Batman and friend killer. The fact that Tommy Lee drop Crown Clone, right? You followed up with 3 songs now. I talk about cartel. And all of a sudden now people are say, yeah, win the war. Only because you mentioned cartel name. They not even listen to the song. Oh, in this cartel have the answer. That's it. Everybody has to, whoa, in this cartel have the answer. And coward, if you're not answering, coward. If you're not answering, have to give up the crown. So if it was so easy to get the crown because of a clash, why didn't Beanie Man clash Yellow Man, right? If it was because of a clash to get the crown, why didn't Beanie Man clash Yellow Man, right? Why didn't Bounty Killer or any of the other artists them clash Beanie Man to get the crown? Or for that matter of fact, why didn't Cartel clash Beanie Man to get the crown? You see where we are going with this? You see where we are going with this? May I try show you some massacre? Say clashing Cartel does not give you the crown, whether you clash Cartel, win or lose. Only thing Clashing Cartel is going to do is get your name across the world. So yeah, you want massive this young artist and Cartel is in the biz is in a clash. Or another thing because me just see you win rookie artist of the year, which is crazy. In our African award show there, you win rookie artist of the year, but the awards them with I must have, yo, you see everything that makes sense, you know. Is it because Cartel was on that was also nominated for all of the awards and what you would have want to win? Eh? Best performer, artist of wait, I can't even remember that right now. Me not even remember that. So would I look it up and refresh my memory. Is it are those the awards are those the things that why you ask the Cartel a gatekeep you? Because he might win all the awards them where you would have want to win. But you can't blame Cartel, me G. You cannot blame Cartel because the Grammy nominate his album over your album. You wanna blame Cartel for that? Yeah, are you guys saying Cartel paying the Grammy to put his album and to nominate his album back to back here? Is that yo already I fuck up a dog. And I don't know how to feel about it. Because he must say, they must sit down and I said, them, for them albums sell more than Cartel. At that, they must say, oh shit. That's upset the dog. Really, that upset you? Most of them think they upset you. Are you upset that Carter found out and win the Mogo Award, one that only what three have been given out in the history of this award, and Carter got one? Are you upset that Carter got the most impactful award? Hmm? Are you upset that Carter stay in prison and won Artist of the Decade award? Are these the things that bothering you? Uh, You know why he win them? Because he worked for it and he put out the song them. You're in a business where you have to put out work to get appreciated and to be rewarded. When you want to sit on a field yard and put out 4 or 5 songs for the year and then drop one album at the end of the year and say you want to win Artist of the Year, it does not work like that, my G. It does not work like that. You have to put out the work. You have to stay working. Cartel was in prison, locked up, and he was putting out more work than the people that was free, including yourself. That's not gatekeeping. That's a man that's willing to put in the work, regardless of the situation that he's in. There's certain songs that no, when we were listening to the court case, and we are here, the old man sick and all these throat problem and these things. Now your brain forward back to somebody's song, and I say, oh, that's why that voice the in sound so. Cause we are say, oh, boss voice so. It's a new style in my try, but no, I no new style in man in a try. I couldn't talk, man couldn't DJ, man couldn't DJ properly because him man are losing voice most of the time. Even my sister say all week, man can't talk for. Right? And the man still in them condition, they was out working the people that was free. I don't want to come now, come say him not fi win nothing for them sacrifice and them hard work there. Dog, people have vote for him, you know, people don't give and a pay cartel a pay to get them thing there, you know. People recognize the work where man put in. Go do that. If you're inspired to be like cartel and want to reach a cartel reach, you know what cartel do to get their work. Work, you man, put in work. We don't have bad mind people for work. We don't have bad mind people because them put in the work and I reap the reward of his work. The man is reaping the reward of his work. And that's the man I do, you know. People out there respect the DJ and I reward him for the work that he put in now that he's free. You know, you call Sean Paul and Shaggy name in a song, right? Them man they been living on the international scenes since their bus. Where is the people them that you say, yeah, Sean Paul and Shaggy make them youth a big out in the world, you know? Show me the youth them. Show me the artists them where you can say because of Sean Paul and Shaggy the artists are so big in the world. You can't show me none. You cannot show me none. But when you say that when you ask me that sentence about cartel, you can't see them enough. Yourself included. You're one of you that will cartel bring out Popcorn, Tommy Lee, Black Rhino, Ja Vinci. You want me to continue? Hmm? Tell me what, yo, even if Shaggy and Sean Paul both artists, you don't know because the way your cartel was brawling with female artists, then when they might bring them to the world, you have to know because wherever he is, you see them. You don't see him perform nowhere without them. Them man they carry their artists with them. Because yourself, bros. Let's say Friday, we just a bouncer. No, in a the ball in the gym. Me just I wonder, yo, Friday, me did listen to you last night, and I say, you know, so Friday right. The man always right. Now, we are always right, so dog. Because the man engage in a clash, and the man then just can make a clash nice. The man then just take a clash. The dog just take a clash to one part, and I say, yo, this is a left turn. You know? So, you have a right to your laugh, dog. Right now, me not interested in that clash no more. Friday, me I tell you, dog. Me not interested in that clash. Not for another second. Me not interested in that clash. I gonna hear my voice for this a clash again. Me not understand. The last song where DJ do a call system. The man I make it sound like the cartel is a system for dancehall and cartel I hold him down. And the man is in the highest point in his career, Bruce. Fryneck, the man is in the highest point in his career and I talk about system. Oh, that can make sense. Dog, you're flourishing in your career. No system now do you nothing, dog. Just go make your money and do what you do. That about system. You want this cartel, diss him up and do your thing. Diss him up and do your thing. The DJ not pay you no mind. The DJ never come out and diss you no time. So we are talking about system. No, masicka, yeah. We have to then masicka it's a problem. No, so I mean, I have no problem with masicka still, no, Bruce. I have no problem with the DJ. We just want the DJ if he say what he really want to say, you know? Because you hear him saying I clash, you know. I say, what am I say? I must say Tommy Lee a fight man war, but then in forward in a song then I mention Sika Rhyme, Lisa Hype, Sean Paul, all these people name him I mention. So who them a fight them people are in a war with cartel? Are you a fight for them war now or what? Well, I mean I don't know. You don't know, yeah, dog. Me just want the DJ say, yo, dog, don't stop your cartel mind, dog. Because you clashing cartel now gonna make you now gonna make you king. Because me never see Beanie Man clash Yellow Man and get king. Me never see cartel clash Beanie Man and get king. You know? A body at work and where you put in a business and then the people eventually say, yeah man, a your time. So you focus your young career for a 50 odd year old man where not even there Jamaica and not even A be man saying that to me, I don't know more bad man song or no nothing. So go focus your career pan your peers, you know? Focus your career pan your peers and stop worrying about what old man. What old man where did they and I think probably I think if you go retire soon. And that the man they are worried about, you know? And that the man they are worried about and your work your work I go make you stand out, dog. If you put in your work, it's not even a cartel decision if you be king or not. You know? Once your work I go decide that. I know cartel I go decide that. I know Gaza fans are I know the fan base I go decide that no. I the listener the music and the people where I say, yes man, are you are putting your work. Focus on them thing then stop focus on the wrong thing. You know? It's like me not entertain after today me not boy me feel like saying I mean the like Bruce, yo, me have to tell you again dog, get right dog. Clash thing, nothing happen in a dance hall no more. Clash thing no make sense in a dance hall no more. Yeah man. Clash thing no make sense in a dance hall again. Because the man them just a take it so personally and like they want to take it outside of the music and that to me that no make no sense. That no make no sense dog. You know, so it's just hard to know say you're good Masicka we are do so good and Mr. Vegas come out last night I talk about in glad say a young youth forward out and talk about the system and if if he name a big song about you he wouldn't last. I'm gonna say Mr. Vegas what you think say make artists last because them in the business, them have to have big song, them have to have song of your music, make your career extend, you know. And we know so you get fight, Mr. Vegas. We know that. We not have to say no to that. But not necessarily the system is a pretty you know the person who was fighting you. You know the person who was fighting you. And a whole heap of other artists get fight, you're the only one. You're the only one. If you go on a football team right now, you're a man the way I get fight. If you go on a baseball team, a man the way I get fight. If you go on a hockey team, a man the way I get fight. This is not unique to dancehall. I just the way these things go. Yo, Missy man NBA contract and a man needs to average 10 points or to get a extension in a Bruce and in the his his contract. And the one of them play tricks on him and tell the coach to play him for the next couple games. So make him average so he can't get the extension. Right? I just saw the system work. The people in with the money try want to control it. Right? They want to control it. Every everywhere you turn, somebody want to control it. Even at your workplace, you got want to grow. You got any one warehouse to go work. There's a system there. you know. So you are at the end of the day, you have to put in the work and be you have to willing to fight the fight. You can't just a ball say system of fight. You have to willing to fight the fight, G. That's so we go, especially in today's time. If you have money, you don't even need to go to one man's studio. You can start your career at your yard. You can start your career at your yard. So when a man a say system of fighter, them they just excuse. Masca is one of the artists that widely loved in dancehall. The negative narrative he's painting, not adding up. Who's fighting Massacre? And that me ask, that me there ask. I see a question me there ask. I see a question me there ask, Miss Chin. Same question. Massacre is Massacre have the point in his career where he is right now is never been this point in his career. This is the best. This is the most successful Massacre has ever been in his career. But naming his song system is not the system he's talking about. He should have just named the song Cartel System. I think he missed off a word. A cartel system he really wanted to name his song. Because he don't say nothing about the system. Did you hear him say them not play his music on the radio? Did you hear him say they not play his music and dance hall? Huh? He never said nothing like that. So all he talked about was cartel and cartel ex associates, cartel ex Gaza members. That's all he talked about in that song. And it just when we hear the song last night, my tell some whole mood just kinda changed. I said, dog, what you talking about? Like we did that wait to us drop a song and say, yes, Masicka, I go come, I go forward with a good song now and the classic will continue. Oh, me I hear cartel, 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 cartel. I said, Jaja. Jaja. You know? But the man just a vent, dog. What a vent, the man want. But why you want clash cartel so much? Reason why? Me just a figure it out because the man just want the man know say just like anybody else, you know. Right now if me want go viral, me just make a video and diss up cartel. Me as a nobody with me 100 followers or when me have on TikTok or Facebook or wherever, me 100 or not even 100 followers on YouTube. If me want go viral, me just forward out and say ex Gaza member make a do something, some kind of clip be a title with cartel name in it and just start talking some things about cartel. I mean I have to show no proof or nothing. I'm gonna go viral tomorrow. And that massacre do. Masicka wants to go because apparently he might do one more album coming out this month. You know if it's actually coming out or it's just cap, right? So it looks like he want him name for a call up. So now when he drop his album, people can go view or stream it or whatever the case may be. So Massacre turned to the point now where I guess he might use, you know, controversy to sell his album. I don't know. I just assume because me can't see where this year come from. Me can't see where this year come from at all, you know, man. Me can't see where this year come from at all, at all, at all. You know, because ever since Carter come from prison, all I see Carter show that man was nothing but love and respect. No other artist from Jamaica outside of the Gaza performed and they showed them with Cartel. He's the only one Cartel bring overseas outside of the Gaza and put on an international stage. He was the only one, right? We know hear nothing on record that Cartel or this massacre. Hmm? We don't see it. Even when even after the whole Sunfest situation, Cartel still haven't said anything about it. The only people them around Cartel, but you know how these things go. People that people that's around as soon as they especially Cartel, anything they man they do, a cartel they get blamed for them. So because they man their own cartel rate and respect cartel and realize say this cartel, them a go defend them their general. Cause I just natural. Remember when I watched with the Rasta man the name man when they on stage with Susan a DJ man and the man say I go on like him a bad man and the man say go suck on your mother or suck your mother or whatever and say. All Caesar said to him man that you say and by the time Caesar say that you say the whole I bubble them round Sizzler just start fire and licks. Wait man, where the Rasta the name again? Man them beat him and right there on stage. Caesar never tell them to beat him, but you diss the general. You just diss them general. So then take your pan them head. I just so you go. But because the man then forward and say, yo, dog, you can diss the dogs up on that the time and that the moment the pan stage. And no one say a crowning night. Man them feeling it to address it. I don't say cartel and them attack and cartel tell them to do that. So if I saw it go then you see how it's hypocritical though. Because they won't say a cartel
send nothing and them man they fi come this year, you know, because you're in a cartel surrounding, you know. But them now say I him tell Skeng Jashi fi say what him say, you know. You see how he go? Hmm? Because so many people in dancehall don't like cartel for whatever reason. Me no know. Me don't know why cartel do so much people in a dancehall. And all me see him man do is just put out music, put out music. You know how much song cartel not out of prison for 2 years, you know, you know how much song him man put out since he forward out. You know how much music him man do since he forward out from prison. Hmm? Whether people say them a hit or shit or what, him man just in him corner a do him own thing. Nah pay nobody no mind. Him man even go as far as staying in America. Whether you want to say him run away or not, he's not even in Jamaica in no way. He's not even in Jamaica in a way. A man gone so far away from Uno. A man no want Uno bunks in him. A man no want bunks in Uno. A man gone away from Uno. But yet still Uno follow him man up everywhere and go in a world with the hate. And when he's dead now and gone, Uno gonna say, Carter was one of the greatest lyricists we ever have. He was one of the greatest this we ever have. The old Bob Marley treatment you know go give him when he's dead. And that now we're trying to give him the Bob Marley treatment. Because now, when you praise Bob Marley, nobody can talk nothing bad about Bob Marley, you know. Right now, if you can't talk nothing bad about Bob Marley is praised. But when Bob Marley was alive, when you try to kill him, dirty ras. Bob Marley, I figure a studio go bad up man, a radio station go bad up man for getting music play. Hmm? Bob Marley, I feel bad up man for getting music play. Uno never liked Bob Marley. When Bob Marley dead, Uno wanted to sell his rights and all of his likeness to other people. A good thing his youth them was able to borrow money to buy Bob Marley rights from the government. Bob Marley was so hated when he was alive. But now he's dead. Bob Marley is the king for Jamaica. He's the king for reggae. He's the king for this. But when he was alive, we never want to show him no love. We try to kill him. Gunshot. Inget. Gunshot. Bob Marley get a Jamaica. Gunshot. Right? I see him thing when I wait pan for cartel now. When he's dead, when I come and give him flowers. But yeah, the Gaza fans them now and wait till him dead to give him his flowers. The rest of people them out the world will appreciate his work. They're not waiting until he dies to give him his flowers. Bob Marley, family and everything I win. All I Grammy them in the world right now. Every Grammy, give it to the Marleys. Either directly or indirectly them I get it. When Bob Marley was alive, he never got one. He never got one. And I used to see a music there. Me see them just do a Bob Marley documentary or whatever. What you call a movie on Netflix. What do you hear? And that the movie they win Grammy, so now Bob Marley get a Grammy. Because and I see him song them and I don't know he never rise from it dead. He never rise from the grave and come make a new song for win Grammy. I see him song them when him alive. At them same song there they on the number one chart. But why when he was alive he was broke? Hmm? And that you don't want to see him to cartel. You don't want to see man dead. You don't want to see man dead. You know fact that the man found out from prison. You don't like that. You don't like that. People say, oh, you run away from your place, you have to this, you have to that. No, you have a refugee visa, right? Because that's how you get the visa card. You go tell them some man want to kill you, so you get refugee visa, and one of the stipulation is you can't sing bad man song or you can't do no bad man song. You have to do positive song. I just these things we not talk about. Okay, somebody want to kill him and he run away. So what you say, if he stay at Jamaica and try to be iron, you've been away for 13 years in a prison. And all kind of bad man and all kind of things take over Jamaica and man want to kill her. We can't tell if you come out of prison can do now. So you know what? Me nah leave Jamaica. Me have to get some guns. And me have to defend myself legally and gun. So he can be back in the same environment where we got him into prison, right? So yeah, if he prove to who? To prove to who no say him bad? Hmm? If that's the case, cartel, if that's the case, a man want to kill you and you decide to you want to take yourself from Jamaica because you want to extend your life and you want to be around for your kids and your wife and your grandkids them, right? Because you have the money you can go live. You don't need to prove no badness to nobody. You already got one of the prize where badness bring. Cause badness only come with two prize. So some people are brag about badness. Badness come with two prize. Death and prison. You already went through one of them, and I'm pretty sure you got one of them, and it almost gave you both of them because you were in prison on the verge of death. Because that's how much your health was deteriorating. So if you go through all that and you found out and you say, one Dan about the place and the Dan not like you and the Dan might want to take your head. And you have the opportunity to move out of Jamaica, take that opportunity. Make them call you coward, make them call you all these things because guess what? You will be alive to hear them a call you coward. When you're dead, you're not going to hear them a call you coward. You can't hear. The hard work that you put in, especially in the last 13 years, and make all that money, when you're dead, you're not going to be able to spend it. Can't take it with you. Move away from them and go live somewhere where them not there. Enjoy your money, enjoy your family, and live your life. Make them chat, 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 chat. Because when people not in your position, they have everything to say. Them have everything to say. We so grow, Jamaican people think badness is something to proud of. Hmm? Me and man I say, oh, the reason why he don't want clash, because when they let him out, the police and them tell him say him can't involve in no war song, he can't involve. They didn't let him out because they feel like he did his time and they were giving him a chance to come out. They didn't have a say for him to stay in there or not. They couldn't provide the evidence that they needed to keep him in there, so they have to throw the case out. They messed up on the case in the first place and sent him to prison, and he appealed it. One is appeal. You guys had the chance, Jamaica system had the chance to retry him, but they fucked up and couldn't retry, him, so they had to let him go. They didn't sit him down and talk to him and say, we're letting you out and you can't do no gunman song, you can't be no bad man song. That decision was made by the DJ, because the DJ realized what that brought him. That the DJ realized what that brought him. Go to is it Dubai? Where's Jack here? Jack here is some foreign country. I do some time. Go ask Jack here right now. Somebody send Jack here a message and ask him if he would rather be free right now outside on the road or prison. Go and ask him because he went to prison for some sexual whatever charge. We really know the story behind it, but there was a grave charge. He went to prison for. Did big song in a prison behind this prison wall. Do minding my business, spending my time, prison on the bed I rose. Right? Fall out of prison now to get back on life, on track. And gone a foreign country, gone chuck badness again. Where badness get him? In a prison now, in their prison again. And that no one cartel for do. Go in a prison because of badness and come back out of prison and still a push badness. So you don't want the DJ to learn. You don't want the DJ to change. The DJ telling us I don't want to do no bad man song and people out there telling him to do bad man song. Uno no encourage changes in a people's life. Or uno want because Carter found out and I say God is a great and a positivity in my push. Uno want to say, see, me tell you no, I fake him not fake, I pretend him not pretend. I that no want. Yo, I tell you say, some people like that's why you just cannot. You have to listen to always listen to yourself. Don't follow boots. Don't make nobody boots if you do nothing. Cause not them people that not have your best interest. Not them people. They just people that just want see you, especially when you're successful. You see, if Carter wasn't successful, they don't care. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. When you're successful and you make remember saying no. A buju not make it 500,000 I sure no. And then I say, Bomba, that's so much money buju I charge. Remember say a buju na lead pan them price there no. I not even think Sean Paul and Shaggy not get them prices. Probably them not get them close to them price there. But that was it. When they hear cartel say cartel charge 1.5 million to do one show, and that was a discount price. Me I tell us say the whole of them job won't drop out, you know. Every dancehall artist and reggae artist catch diarrhea that day, you know. The whole of them shit up themselves, you know. And then when Nancy say cartel go do about more 7 more show of that, the man coming from prison and in 6 months, the man laps the entire dancehall and reggae artist them career as far as like crowd pulling, fees, like even the man tickets them was selling for 2,000 and more. People was buying tickets to go see Cartel for over $2,000. The man come to Canada and sell out 3 nights back to back in the Scotiabank Arena. Then found out and said that's the third highest, biggest event they have in the history of that arena. A cartel come do it, you know. If one of them was free out here, you know, and could have do it, you know. Them never do it. So what is it? Easy Scara. Uno fi man up and stop balling. Well, a reason, me G. A reason, reason, me G. If you want call the balling, but a reason, me just a reason, dog. So, if reasoning sound like balling, every time you hear a reason, me I go type that. Because I don't know where I talk about balling. People always, a new word that Jamaican always using of balling. When they hear somebody attack and attack facts, then call it balling. You know? What does balling mean? Explain it. Because I don't know when you have me not bash nobody. Me just attack and cartel as way me not do. So that's balling. Hmm? Now if you find a new word now, balling is overused now. Because I don't know somebody when me I say Masicka is at the best point in his career and the most successful point in his career, that's me balling. Me not get emotional over a certain word still, so that balling thing then not gonna work as well. Because me just ask question. And that me there I do ask question. More more believe Masicka, but more didn't tell me something for me to believe, you know. And just a hint at things and a set things, but he not tell you what really happened, you know. He not tell you what really happened. Because I remember saying, him a tell us, you know, remember say when Bunty and everybody else in a fight cartel, we didn't have to ask cartel, you know, we could have seen it for ourselves, right? We could have heard say Caribbean Island don't want him over there. We could have heard say other Caribbean Island to ban his music. We could have heard say music I get banned at Jamaica. We could have heard them things the cartel didn't have to tell us, even though he sing it in a song, right? We could have seen them things there. But with Masicka now, we not see nothing, or we not hear nothing. And him a sing song, but he still not tell us what. Them a fight him for. So we just there ask the question. So if me ask the question because more believe him or more not believe him, but before me do either one of those, Him have to tell me, him have to give me more information, right? Him have to give me more information, cause even the Massacre fans, them, all them a do are agree with Massacre, but if you ask them to tell us what's the fight Massacre is getting, they wouldn't be able to tell you because they don't know either. And hey, they don't know. Hey, see what I did there? Massacre have the song, so they don't know. So 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 they don't know. It's ironic that he has a song so they don't know, and his fan base and the people who are listening, we don't know what is beef. Or we know say have a beef with cartel, but we don't know what the beef is for, or what started the beef. Which well, obviously we can't say this. The Sunfest started the problem, but why you had problem with the crowning, or why is it now you have problem with cartel? So if you want to call that balling because me ask some questions, then okay, I'm balling. Me take it. Me take it. If that's consider if that is a definition of balling, then yes, I'm balling because I need answers, right? I need answers. You know, cause we not tell. And that we are saying now, cartel is a DJ where if Massacre forward on a DJ song and a diss him up and a whatever, Cartel not gonna feel no way about that because the young artists want a stripe. Cause they might think the cartel diss up everybody in a dancer when him a forward up and I try to make his name. So cartel now go malice Massacre for that, right? But when you make it personal and I say about fight you and these things now, then that's not you trying to get yourself in the game. That's that's you like you're being malicious. You're just you're confusing everybody, right? Because when Cartel and this up in man them, it was just dissing them up in our music and about them, not no personal things, you know. Just a diss them up like lyrically in a way where a man would answer back or something like that. But what you do to Carter right now, you just you know mention nothing what Unu been through or what him do you. You mention things when him do where you mention his relationship with other people that you don't know the information on. Right? But can I look at why him are involved and I talk about all these other artists that have problem with cartel but can't say what cartel do to him. Exactly, Adrian Bailey. That me I ask. But people are saying we are bar me ask simple questions. Simple questions. Tell us why the problem with you and cartel. Stop bringing up Lisa Hype, Gaza Slim, um, uh, Sika Rhymes. Y'all bring up Shaggy. Y'all bring up Sean Paul. Tell us what the problem with you and Cartel so we can say, all right, Cartel, you're pussy for that. Me want to say, Cartel, you're pussy for that. Oh, if you fight a young youth like that. Tell us that. You haven't said nothing that somebody can hear that can be on your side or against you. Just tell us, dog. You know? Nobody not tell us you can't diss the artist because that's so we know dancehall to be. When you want to challenge the person who's on the pedestal or who are up there, you have to diss him up and challenge him musically if you get if you get his attention, and if he deem you worthy, then he will answer you. But you say some things, you say like some personal things that don't even have nothing to do with you. But then you sing that song and tell Tammy say him a fight other man war. You just sound you just it's like the step kid that the stepmother didn't really show no love, so he just have he grew up and have this hatred for that stepmother. Right? And he never have nothing good to talk about the stepmother because the stepmother never show him no love. And so you act like you have like the short man syndrome or mad you or something. Tammy Lee give us the vibes in the song, in our song them, the catchy line them. You just a DJ some things and from song one you talk about cartel. Me think about 5 songs in now each artist, and you still a talk about cartel, and you still a bring up a collab. Like something really gone went down with you, Masicka, but say it, dog, so people can either with you or against you. Say it. You know, but I saw Jamaican people stay, you know. Remember saying that everybody in Jamaica say cartel kill lizard, you know, or whatever, you know, dirt lizard, you know. But there's no evidence of it, you know. There's not one evidence of it. People can't say anything fancy. There's not one evidence of it. There's no evidence of cartel admitting to doing that. But everybody believe that he did it. Me see even when Carter was in trial for the lizard thing, a two charges them he have him for at the time, right? And then one got thrown out, and then the lizard one was going through, and meanwhile the lizard one was going through. Combination of police come out again, and I say, oh, cartel is responsible for over 100 dirty in our country, and again everybody just believe. They don't need when it comes to cartel name. You don't need no evidence at all. If you say, yo, cartel was the one who freaking killed Jesus Christ, then believe. Yeah, man. It's like we don't know what cartel could have do if people left so. If you tell left the cartel kill Jesus Christ, then believe. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Me not understand how they here to DJ so dog. Bruce if I back me there, I end the live soon still, cause I'm gonna work me there. I gotta do my work, yeah. Me I gotta string up a live while I work, but I'm just can't there, man. We gotta string you up. We gotta go up on TikTok and string you up still, but I gotta get ready for go and people in the workplace. I feel like work today. I work do a half day and go, man. Yo, I'm glad to, yo, I'm glad to have one living on. I know surround myself by Jamaica and car. Jamaican people come up, you fucking a dog. Yo, I'm glad to my best friend is me, you know. the glad, Bruce, the glad to my best friend is me, you know. And when me fuck up in a life, I only have one person to blame, and it's me, you know. Yeah, man. I'm glad to my best friend is me, man. Because Jamaican people, that's my worst with the people, them, dog. I mean, don't know why we stay so. We don't know why we stay so. And so many people across the world love us so much. But then we don't love one another. We just corrupt against one another for no reason at all. By the way, friend, big up yourself, man. In the live. Big up to all the people that we tune in and help support the live, you know. Right now, Bruce, I just go focus on myself, yeah, man. I stop me. I use that for YouTube and all of them places right now, because I know I fall into the trap there of just the internet. I talk about artists all the time and I talk about other artists and people and people. I know I fall into the trap there at all. Cause last night me did that, me and the wife I reason me I say, yo, man, I use that for internet thing dog. I start going and just deal and hang out with my family and just use YouTube and all of them social media because it's just too corrupt, dog. And if you follow it up, you feel the need to say something, right? And then soon as you say something, the next man I got disagree with you, or say yeah ball, or say yeah this, or say yeah that, right? So yeah, man, I gotta give YouTube sweet a breeze, man. Yeah, man, we definitely gotta give it a breeze because it don't make no sense. Me kill it, you know, it make no sense, dog. It don't make no sense. Yeah. Put on the blinders and just focus on me and my company right now. I try to build my company platform. We're done with this fucking YouTube thing, man. I got a sniper in the bush. Bruce said I bush black as they are now. I got to be a sniper. I got to be a sniper. I'm not going to be on the field anymore. I got to be a sniper in that bush. I'm not even going to have no guns. So I'm not shoot nothing. I'm not say nothing. Because if you follow up if you follow up if you follow up a dancehall scene and follow up all like a different fan base them, you will become corrupt, you know. You will become corrupt. 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 You And by all means, every fan base have a bias towards their supporters, and that's how it is supposed to be, and that's how it goes. But you can be biased and you can also be reasonable at the same time. But the people out there, they want to be biased and they want to be unreasonable at the same time. It can't go so. Because then, if we can't reason logically and reason with facts, then we just attack and I make noise. You know what I say? We have to be able to you can have your bias towards your artist, but at the same time, you have to call it at it is. Like you have to speak the facts. Like you have to say, all right, you know, even though I'm my artist, your artist take their own day. The way we used to grow up and listen to the music, right? Because Bruce Michelle no say, when you are forward up, you used to have one artist where you rate, and then the next young artist forward in, and then you rate the artist there, and you can have then two artists there as your artist. But nowadays you can't do that. You have to have one artist, and yeah, you can't say you rate the next artist. If you say you rate the next artist, a man will look upon you as a we and say you know Gaza, or you know Unruly, or you know Vendetta, or you know one side because you show interest in another artist. I'm like, yo, so what you love? The music? We have to show respect to all like artists them. We can't do that because then be fear, show support. Me hear people I say, oh, all these reggae album are 170 album drop and none of them no make none of the song them no go nowhere, right? But then if you ask them which one of the album them listen to, them are tell us say none. So that's the problem. All the album them are gonna go places if the listeners not listening to the music. You think so back then when the music them not go places is because the music them was so bad? No, it's because people were showing interested in music and people were supporting all of the music and not just their artists. We just got into the stage now where we just support our artists and that's it. But anyways, big up the people, man.